Sometimes I like the model. I like the model that Professor Nada had said, the different types of leadership.
Thank you.
What you call, democratic, autocratic, strategic, all that. So I'm a combination of all that.
Yes,
but
you are.
what you call, my fundamental, as a leader, my fundamental, I'm guided by the strategic leadership, which is where are we now? Where do we want to go? And how do we get there? And then when I actually are in the organization as a CEO, as a leader, and my basic control mechanism, or to ensure that everybody knows what they're doing, whether they are thrifty, whether they are spending a lot of money, I'm also guided by three very simple things, which is must have, good to have, nice to have. Before you buy anything, before you go into something, these are the things you need to ask as a leader, okay, as a boss. Do we need this? Must have. If you don't have this, we close shop in 6 months. Good to have. If we have this, that means it will enhance, increase our what you call strategic position or our competitiveness. And the third one, nice to have. Well, if you have a lot of money to spare, and you are rich, why not? Let's have it. But it really doesn't make any difference.
Professor,
So these are the kind of. Sorry.
Can I stop
Sorry,
you? If you want,
Hey, sorry, Professor Nada, can we let him express, please? Because the time is going, please.
All right, okay. So, and in terms of relationship, to me, it's very important. Relationships to me is prime, and relationships is dependent on culture. And when and the way you need to understand, if you're a leader in an organization, what kind of people are there? What were they used to? How are you? You see, and I always believe this. Now, as a leader, respect has to be earned. You cannot force people to respect you. So this, I'm talking from my heart, from my own experiences, okay? So if they think that you're a good leader, and you cannot be a soft leader, neither can you be a hard leader. So you need to know how to balance when to be hard or when to be soft. And these things sometimes cannot be read from books. You have to actually do it. You have to actually lead a team and see. And which again is linked to relationships. What is your relationship style? How do you make friends? How do you lose friends? And people watch you. If you're a nice fellow, don't be mistaken that of his niceness. He may be a very tough fellow in terms of leadership. But if he's a tough fellow, again, don't be misled by his, arrogance and toughness. But deep down inside, he may be a very soft guy. So if you're able to identify his soft spot, you may be able to get things done. And then get even the lion or the lioness as a leader to smile and then become a mouse and listen, at least listen to his, or you will listen to his or her opinion. So these are some of the things that I like to share with, especially the young and future leaders. So that's my take, Prof. Queen, on leadership quickly.
Yes, I know. But I have a question. Even with the short time that you are sharing with us, I have a question for you before you go. You made mention of very important point here, which to me, I would love to know, really. And that is, what is your relationship style? Can you elaborate it for us?
Okay, it depends. Very interesting. First, you need to understand what is relationship. There is a formal relationship. There is the informal relationship. So when you are leading a team, you have to make sure to separate this and understand carefully, because sometimes you may be misunderstood. If you become too passionate, and now that's a different kind of relationship, and you are sending messages, and you are, in some societies, what you can do, you think it's okay, but in some places, that can be a harassment. Again, the whole world is talking about it now. So if you're a leader, you're a boss, you need to be clear about leadership and about, especially to answer your question, relationships, official relationships or passionate relationship, as in, loving someone, loving your wife, loving your husband, loving your children, and loving your employees, so that it doesn't go beyond the love or the relationship that we all can accept. If it's something, that triggers some kind of, a passionate relationship, then you're asking for trouble. But if you actually like her or like him and you want to get married, that's fine. That's okay. But you need to be clear. So that's my response to you, Prof. Queen Elizabeth. Relationship is a very important and very sensitive area. You need to tread it with extreme care.
Yes.
Prof. Queen Elizabeth.
Yes.
Professor
And also,
Queen, are
just
you
to add,
I see
just
you're
to,
nodding, you're agreeing me.
just to add to that as well, I know that
You're showing a
Professor
book there. You're
Nada would
showing a
like
book,
to
but
say
I can't
something.
see.
Do you want
You're
to say
showing a book
something?
there.
Oh, yeah, my book. Okay. Yes.
Oh, the love, what is that?
Anyway,
The love?
The love. The title of the book is The Love We Lost. And it's about how to reconnect and rebuild your relationship. And what inspires me most regarding this book is because sometimes we don't know the kind of relationship. We don't know the kind of, the types of love. So sometimes what you don't know, you abuse. It's very important. And you can even misuse the words sometimes. For example, if you want to love your children, it will be different the way you are going to love your spouse. So this is the book that I have written relating to what you just told us. That's why I was asking to learn more from your perspective. Anyway, if you want to buy this book, it's available at amazon.com or amazon.com.uk. And from there, I have written a lot about different kinds of love, different kinds of relationship. And then when you get a better understanding of what love is, what relationship is, and how to manage your relationship and your love, sometimes it will be like an eye-opener. And then you will see through it whatever mistakes that we have made that we can amend to reconnect our relationship and our love. It's also talk
Yes, this word reconnect.
when you were
Reconnect is
also
important.
saying about relationship, we analyze like Professor Nada have said, you analyze. Sometimes you need to analyze yourself. It's also in this book. We have something we call SWOT, is a SWOT analysis.
Yes,
How you can identify your strengths, your
Dr.
weakness,
Queen, we can
your
talk
opportunities, and even
here.
your threats.
You're
Also,
scaring all the young people, Prof. Queen, with your, you are scaring the young people, with your academic SWOT analysis with regard to love. Now they are scared.
No. Listen,
so
Professor
let me finish this first. Let me finish this. So we've talked about that as well in this book. And we also talk about after you've now know the meaning and the type of relationship and love, then what next? Then probably want to reflect back of what has happened in the area, your situation where there was a problem with your relationship or problem with your love style. So once you've now have more awareness of it, then it will be easier for you to be able to forgive one another and also come back together, assess the situation, and also make it better. So that is why this book says the love we lost, but we can regain it back. The relationship that was broken, yes, it can be reconnected, and we can rebuild our faith, our hope, our trust back and continue.
2 keywords.
Our
You're
life.
right. Two keywords there,
Yeah.
Prof. Queen Elizabeth.
Yes.
Rebuild and reconnect. Two very important words with regards to love.
Very
right?
important. Very important. So on this note, I think Professor Nada, you still want to contribute, please?
Yes, I want to say something that everything what we have this rebuild, resilience, relearn. That word are very important for us.
Very
also,
important.
I want to say, because you didn't read in the chat, please the ISBN number, how
I saw. Someone wrote in the chat box.
Let's do ask.
They're
Sorry?
asking for your ISBN, your book's ISBN
Your,
number.
yes,
Somebody wrote in the chat.
only in the
Yes.
chat, right? To put
Okay.
it.
Yes. The I book. You mean this one?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
the number.
Yes.
Yeah.
ISBN
The
number.
number ISBN will be 978-1-8380552-0-2. So that's the book. And you can even email me if you want to
Yes.
get it direct from me. So it's a very nice book that I've written. I mean, almost few months I wrote it. I've received a lot of testimonies on the book. One of the testimonies says, this book can be read at any time to prepare yourself for new love, to help you through challenges with your current love, to also think about past love and relationship and potentially restoring what you lost through misunderstanding and lack of direction. This was said by Chief Editor to DVG and Sovereign Magazine. So it is a very, very nice book. I believe that some other people also give, more testimony about the book before we publish it. Another one says, Elizabeth Lucas in her book, The Love We Lost, share a vast experience over a number of years with great tips and advice for you and readers to enhance your relationship. Her previous book, which is Yes, You Can, touched the lives of many, and it is our wish to do the same for you with love in this book. So it's a good book for you to grab.
I think, Dr. Queen, all your books are great. So
Thank you so much.
nobody will any book from Dr. Queen. You have a great and you will rebuild yourself, reconnect yourself, and that is really the point of
Thank
today
you
our
so much.
living. Yes, Dr. Queen.
Thank you. And
so
then
we come to the end.
Yes, we are coming to the end of this program. Permit me to quickly give 5 minutes if he's here, if he can open his camera. Ambassador Dennis A. Yomi.
Yummy. Ambassador Dennis, are you here with us?
Are you here with us? Okay.
Maybe connection little.
No.
No, he's here. He's here.
Okay. Can you open your camera, please? Because this is master class. We want to see your face. If it's possible, just share with us quickly, even if it is just 5 minutes or 3 minutes.
All right. Good morning from West Africa, or most especially Liberia. Where I am now is my background is not really conducive that I can display my camera. Yeah, so I hope you guys can bear with me. All right, if I'm privileged to speak, I would like to thank my mom, my mentor, and my advisor, that is Dr. Queen Elizabeth Lucas. Actually, she's a great mentor, and she has been mentoring me over the past time since we met. And to the co-founder of the International Internship University, Dr. Prof. Linda.
Coach, thank you. Thank you so much.
One of the things I want so much for those beautiful platforms that you guys are always on, and at times I follow. But let us get to our point. I have listened to Dr. Linda actually for the presentation. It was so wonderful. It was splendid. And to just add on what she said concerning relationship and leadership, actually for relationship, it plays a very pivotal role in effective leadership. If I would share my own knowledge, there are some few components that help build a mutual relationship between a leaders. Yeah. So those key components are like trust, emotional intelligence, effective communication, collaboration, and conflict resolution. They are all key components that helps relationship playing a vital role in or effective leadership. So there are some key points that I took from her while she was presenting on this key topic. And leaders are they prioritize relationship. If you are a leader, you must prioritize relationship because every successful leader must have a team that will back them up in the process, in their dream, in their goals that they want to succeed in. So you must prioritize leadership as a leader. So with this or relationship, you will be able to communicate with your team member effectively. You also be able to trust your team members. And there are some key cardinal points that you will be able to execute with this relationship. So they create engaged, leaders prioritize relationship and create engage and motivate their teams, leading to higher productivity, job satisfaction, and all over success. So if the team will be successful, you as a leader will be successful, you must have a good relationship with your team. You must have a good relationship, an effective relationship with your team. If you will not have an effective or a good relationship with your team, definitely you are not going to be successful as a leader. You are always going to fail in whatsoever you do. So these are just few cardinal things that I took from her in her presentation, and because of time, we'll not go really in depth because I am a coach at the Autism Teachers Training Institute, and I am the executive director as well. So
And Ambassador Dennis, we are really happy that you join us today and that we will be together again, and because your optic is really doing a great work. Thank you.
thank you so much, Mom.
Ambassador Dennis, for sharing with us today. And also we appreciate, I'm also pleased to let you know that, just to let the crowd knows that we are, Y.Y.C.I International is also collaborating with OPIX Training Center, and we are going to be working together. There will be a lot of lessons that, like I said, learning is lifelong, and we have to keep learning. We have to keep learning because learning is our life. So when you keep learning, you are renewing your mindset, and that is very important. So we will involve, we will collaborate with other institutions so that we can all work together in order to give a quality sound teaching for our youth and our children. So I want to say thank you so much, Ambassador Dennis. Also, I want to use this time to end this program now, and we will just quickly share the last information about Y.Y.C.I International, and then we can close for today. Tomorrow also is another new day, and we are having great leaders, mentors. Feel free to join us on Facebook, and also if you are opportune to creep into this Zoom, that's fine. I also want to quickly acknowledge Honorable Mohammed Yassin. Thank you for joining us, sir. Do you have one or two things to say before we close? Dr. Mohammed Yassin, I believe you are just enjoying us today, and then the time will come when you will also be sharing. So let me quickly share this, and then we end up today's program. Like I said, become life learner, which is very, very important. And also to close this,
So Dr. Elizabeth Lucas is a dynamic and motivation speaker. She is based in the United Kingdom. She is the founder and director of YYCI International. She has been invited to several international conferences to speak and lecture. She is an intelligent teacher, author, and she is a mentor to the younger generation. Please subscribe to YYCI TV on YouTube to watch her amazing videos. You will be glad you did.
This is just to let you know that there's nothing too difficult for you to do.
If we can change, then everything around us will change.
Without wisdom, you can't really create wealth. We are in the world of creativity. So feel free to subscribe to our YYCI.tv YouTube channel, and you can gain as much knowledge from all our great mentors, leaders, and speakers from our previous events, and also from my own inspirational nugget of wisdom. Also, I would like to share with you that we have so many programs in place. Feel free to contact us on www.YesYouCanInternational.com or www.YesYouCanInternationalbyelizabeth.com, and we will be able to give you more information about all our programs and how you can join us. We also have some books. We are writing every day, publishing every day, because it is one of those things, one of the key tools to empower our youth and empower ourselves is to express ourselves in a book. Most of you have life stories. Some of you have articles. Some of you have a lot of things that you want the world to know. So we encourage many to write their books, right from the older leaders to the youngest leaders. We are all together to make it happen.
Dr.
And
Queen,
also,
great, amazing work, really.
thank you so much. Early this year, we launched this book on the same topic of relationship matters. And 15 of our youth contributed to this book on how can we build, maintain, and keep any relationship. Like I will tell you, relationship is the key to everything in life, but you need to have the right mindset to be able to transform your relationship and even your leadership. Recently, we also launched a book together with the Baham International publication. We launched my own husband's book. Like I said, it's about relationship, and relationship will start from home. So if we can empower others, we can empower ourselves. So this book also, How to Change Your Mindset, is also available on several platforms. Yes, like I said, let your focus be on solution-driven, impactful, and resourceful. And
resource, oh yes.
On this occasion, our regular, let me see, somebody's okay. On this occasion, if you still have questions to answer, if you still want answers to your questions, please feel free to write your questions down. We are here to answer your questions. And also, I want to seize this opportunity, even though he didn't really want to speak, but we cannot but let him share his wealth of wisdom and knowledge. So permit me to express our gratitude to Professor Karudin from Malaysia for sharing with us today. We appreciate you, sir. And thank you for sharing with us. And thank you for those that have joined us today. The video is still available on Facebook. We can replay it and you can gain more knowledge. Tomorrow is another day, the same time, 10 o'clock UK time, Facebook Live. Come and listen and learn and share and use it to impact into other people's life. Mindset is everything. When you keep renewing your mindset, growing your mindset, you will experience transformation. And for you to experience transformation, for you to renew and grow your mindset, you need to keep learning. And that is why this masterclass is all about. It's about learning and transform your lives. So thank you so much, Professor Nada. We are grateful. Thank you so much for all your wealth of wisdom, knowledge, and experience and your beautiful slides. We also want to say thank you to you for your patience to stay since the beginning of this masterclass today to this end. Thank you. We appreciate you because you are a very busy woman, but you still create time to stay with us, to learn and to share. Thank you.
Looking on the watch. Listen, I
Dr. Mohammed
didn't want to
Yassin,
miss
thank you for
the
joining
soil.
us. Ambassador Dennis, thank you for joining us. And on this occasion, I want to say thank you to myself for the patience and also to learn
To listeners.
our great leaders, because I
Thank you, Prof, for having me on your program. Thank you
Eh?
very
Thank
much for
you.
having me. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Kerudin, for joining today.
Thank you,
Really.
thank you, thank you
Thank
so
you, Prof.
much.
Nada.
Thank you. So see you tomorrow the same time. Professor Nada, even though you are free, even though you are very busy, we will be glad to see you on the stage tomorrow. Professor Nadi is the same link. You can use Professor Nakarudin. You can join us tomorrow as well.
Yes.
Let's
Yes,
learn from other leaders.
Yes.
So on this
Okay.
occasion, I have a very important questions to ask my great leaders. Can I end this masterclass today?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Yes,
Yes, you can.
Thank
Yes,
you.
you can.
And God bless you all.
God bless you all.